Hello, in this video we are talking about the global elements of your website. These are things that generally are consistent throughout the site regardless of what page you're on. Things like your logo, header contact details, the menu, and also footer contact details. This video assumes you already know a bit about managing your website, and if you don't, please watch the basics video in the dashboard. So there are two ways to get into this, and they are both through a link called the Customizer. To go there, you click the Customize link here, or you go to the back end of your website and go Appearance, Customize. Now, if you don't see these options, that may be because you do not have the right administrative privileges for your website, and if you want them, you can just contact us and we will give you the full admin privileges. The global elements are separated into sections here, which are relatively self-explanatory, and I'm going to go through a few of them now. First of all, logo and favicon. This is where you can change the logo of your website, which generally it is displayed in the top of your website and sometimes other places. For instance, if we didn't want this one here and we wanted to change to a black and white one, you just can click Change Image, and we already have a black and white image uploaded. Or you can just go from your computer, drag and drop, and then there is our black and white logo. As I mentioned in the media video, you want to add an alt text and a title as well, and you could just write our company logo, and we could put that for the title in this case as well. And then if you're happy with that one, just click Choose Image, and you'll see that it updates it here. The customizer will automatically update these things, these changes you make, but they won't actually publish until you click the publish button here, so no one can see them, which means that you can have a bit of a play, and if you don't like it, you can just click X to change out of it. Now, the favicon is the little icon up here which displays when you view the tab of the website, or if you bookmark the website, so it's a nice little thing to add. And to do that, you want it to generally be a square image and not too big. To select that, once again, you just click Select, and we've already got one uploaded here, and click Choose Image. And then if we publish that, and then if we just view the front end of the website, you'll see here that now this is where your little favicon is, and also we've hit Publish, so the logo is now the black and white one. And then at any time you can just click the little back arrow to go back to viewing the list of global elements. Next up are the contact details and social URLs. The contact details are generally a place you want to just add them once, and then they will automatically populate throughout your website. This is really handy in case you need to change your phone number or something like that, which means that you don't have to then go through every part of your website and update that. Phone number should just be a number, so for instance 022-123-456, and then you'll see here it's automatically updated at the header here, and then we've also got it in the footer here. You can do the same with the email address and the address and fax number. And the social media URLs, you can see here that they are automatically added when you add a new one. This does depend on how your website is set up though. So if you need them to be there or you want them to be there, do just contact us. Now the Facebook and other social media URLs, you just want to copy the page URL from your page and paste it in there, and then click Publish. And I always recommend that you quickly test it after you've published it to make sure you've pasted in the URL correctly. Next up is the SEO section. Now we will cover this section fully in its own video as it is quite a big area, but essentially this is where you add the whole site meta description. So this is a meta description of your site, and this is what is displayed if you haven't set a distinct description for every page. So you just type that in there, and up to 300 characters is suggested. Repeating links. Similar to contact details, these are links that you can add in, and then they will be displayed somewhere throughout the website. For instance, in buttons they can be pre-populated, or you can use shortcodes, which we will touch on in another video. In this case, you don't want to put the HTTP or HTTPS, and you can just go google.co.nz, and then you could use that later by pasting in this here, repeating link val equals 1. So I will give you an example of that. So we've got repeating link 1 as google.co.nz, and then I'll copy this here, click publish. I will also add a second one here, facebook.com. That is repeating link 2. So if we click publish, if we exit out of here, if we edit the page builder with the page builder, text block, and then if we then paste in repeating link val equals 1, you'll see that google.co.nz is automatically added. Or if we wanted to add that as a link, we could say go to Google. And then if we highlight that, if we click the link button, and then if we paste in that, click apply, it will show an error, but it will work. And click save changes, click update, click X, and then you can see google.co.nz is here, and then go to Google. And then you click that and you go to Google. So once again, this is handy if we needed to change this for some reason. So we can click customize, and then if we go to repeating links, we could change this to google.com. So this is very handy if you have terms and conditions on your website that may need to be uploaded as a document, and then you can just change that document link every now and then. And you can see here that now this says go to google.com, and google.com is there. And then back here you can see menus, which we touch on in another video, the navigations menu one, and widgets also we touch on in their own video because they can be quite a big section. And Google Analytics is where you can paste a specific code to track your website using Google Analytics. Same with additional JavaScript and additional CSS. These are sections where you can add extra code in, but I do suggest that you be wary with that because it can cause issues and break the website with those ones. For any more information, you can contact us or visit the website help section of your website.